Good morning. You all are well in home and studying. I am sending you the notes, and I have also sent the solution of the first chapter, the questions, the numericals. You have done them. Today I am teaching you electric potential energy, and in book I have highlighted. You give emphasis on that highlight portion. You can get definitions, and I have also written the notes along with them. Today I will teach you about electric potential energy. To explain it, consider two plates. One is positively charged, another is negatively charged, as shown in diagram. An electric field E is maintained from positive charge towards negative charge. Now consider a Q naught charge between them. It will experience a force Q naught E in downward direction away to the positive charge plate. So if we want to take it from negative plate towards positive plate, then we have to apply the Q naught E force in upward direction. The charge will go without acceleration. So a charged particle placed in an electric field has potential energy because of its interaction with the electric field. I have highlighted it in the book. You can read it. Now second, what is the work done to take any Q naught charge from one point to another? It is equal to the change in potential energy between 2 points. Suppose we take, there are 2 points A and B. Potential energy at A is UA and potential energy at B is UB. Then to take this charge Q naught from A to B, WAB is equal to UB minus UA. Now second concept which I am dealing here, that is electric potential difference. It is defined as the work done to bring unit positive charge from one point to another, that is the electric potential difference between 2 points. Let we have to do WAB work to bring a charge from A to B, then WAB will be the work done, and WAB work done to bring Q naught charge means Q naught charge को लाने में WAB वर्क करना पड़ रहा है, तो यूनिट चार्ज को लाने में we have to do WAB by Q naught work. So it will be potential difference between A and B, WAB by Q naught. If we know the potential difference between 2 points, it can also written potential difference because we will use V also in potential. So if we multiply charge multiplied by potential difference, then we will get the work done. This is one formula to find the work done. And electric potential difference is a scalar quantity. Now we will discuss another term, that is potential. So what is the difference between potential difference and potential? Electric potential difference is the work done to bring the charge from one point to another, and the potential is the work done to bring the unit positive charge from infinite to a point. Means one point is taken at infinite, such as in this we are taking one point A and another point B. Now consider that point A is at infinite. So potential difference is also denoted by V here. V is equal to W infinite B upon Q naught. Means A point is at infinite. So W infinite B I am writing here only as W. So V is equal to W by Q naught. So we can define potential in this way, that it is the work done to bring unit positive charge from infinite to a point. Its unit is joule per coulomb or volt, and it is scalar quantity. Sometimes this question is asked in board examination, that joule per coulomb is unit of which physical quantity, and is it scalar or vector? So answer, joule per coulomb is unit of potential or potential difference, and it is a scalar quantity. Now I am deriving here a relationship between potential and electric field. For it I have taken a source charge, due to which electric field is produced, and in this electric field we will bring a Q naught charge from point A to B, and we will calculate the work done, and then we will find the work done to bring unit positive charge from A to B. So to find the work done, let a small work done first we will find, that is, we are bringing the Q naught charge from A to B. So dW is force, it is the dot product of force and displacement. Force and displacement are in opposite direction, so it will be minus F dr. Now put the value of F, it is Q naught E, charge multiplied by electric field, and it is dr. So dW by Q naught will be minus E dr. So dW by Q naught is potential difference dV. So E will be equal to minus dV by dr. This is important relation, that electric field is the negative of potential gradient. And this implies that electric potential decreases in direction of electric field. Means as we will go away to positive charge, the electric potential will decrease, and as we will go away to negative charge, electric potential will increase. So in another way I can find, because we know the formula of electric field due to point charge, that is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R, and dV is equal to minus E dr. So to find V, if we integrate it, minus E dr by putting the values of E, 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught is a constant, its value is 9 into 10 to the power 9, Q by R square. R square will be inside the integral sign, and if we integrate it, then we will get 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R. So now I will find the potential due to point charge. Suppose there is a point charge plus Q, and we put a Q naught, that is test charge, at distance x from this source charge, and we consider 2 points A and B separated by distance dx, very small distance, in which force can be considered constant. So force between Q and Q naught by Coulomb's law, 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q naught by x square, and direction is force is away, as I indicated by red arrow. Then if we want to bring it from A to B, very small distance AB, here we consider, because the distance is very small, we can consider force constant. So, work done, small work done dW is equal to F dot dx, because F and dx are in opposite direction. So, they will make 180-degree angle. So, F dx cos 180, it will be minus F dx. Now, put the value of F, 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q naught upon x square dx. Now, we consider this, that we are bringing this q naught charge from infinity to a point P whose position vector is r, then W will be equal to infinity to r dW, and put the value of dW minus, it is constant, then we can take it outside the integral sign, dx by x square. So, if we infinity to r, if we integrate it, 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q naught, and it will be x minus 1 upon minus 1 infinity to r. So, it will be positive 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q naught upon r. So, it is the work done to bring q naught charge. So, if to bring unit charge divided by the q naught, it will equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q by r. You are familiar with epsilon naught. Epsilon naught is the permittivity of the free space, and work done to bring unit charge is known as electric potential. So, V is equal to W by q naught, as we have derived earlier. So, electric potential is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q by r.